everybody, my name is Lady Onasine, and welcome Onasine. What the crap? My name is Lady Onassi, and we are back playing The Raven. We escaped a train that was on fire, saved Maddie's life. You're welcome, even though he's a ginger and has no soul. I'm just kidding, I love gingers. And now we are in a car on our way to the ship, and we have to convince Lagrange that we deserve to go on the trip, to go ahead and help us try to figure out, you know, who the Raven's heir is and why all of that crazy, terrible stuff happened. So let's continue.
I deserve to come along.
That's right.
What you did was extraordinary. Far
Understatement
more than anyone
of the
could have
year.
a right to expect from you.
And you still want to leave me behind?
You met our foe and barely escaped with your life. You may not be that lucky next time.
It wasn't luck.
You can return to Switzerland with your head held high. Enjoy your triumph.
I have not achieved anything yet. The Fiend tried to kill us, and he's still at large. What else did you find out in the tunnel?
Not much. After we came out of the tunnel, Robert and I questioned the passengers.
Which didn't turn up anything new.
Of course
No,
not, because
the
I
engineer
missed
and the
stuff.
fireman were missing. They were found a few kilometers back on the track. Both claimed to have been overwhelmed by a shadow and thrown off the train.
But you don't believe that.
I'm checking their stories. One of them may have been paid to eliminate the other one.
How could the Raven's heir have found out about the trap? How was he able to put the dynamite in the box and place the letter?
The dynamite was probably already in the box when I put it in the safe. I didn't check it.
You had no reason to do so.
It wasn't my only mistake. I knew someone was on the roof of the freight car, but I let myself be distracted by that damned letter.
How did you know?
Too late. I should have reacted instantly.
I am coming along.
I'm coming with you. Full stop.
The thief was able to place 10 sticks of dynamite in a cash box right under my nose. For all we know, you could already be sitting on the next bomb.
He doesn't care.
You cannot come.
I can come.
But, Inspector,
Let him come. Come
We're here.
on. He has every right to get on that boat. He's helpful.
Inspector Legrand, an urgent telegram from Paris.
bad news?
It's about the unfortunate events on the train. I'm to return to Paris and explain myself.
But sir, what about the eye?
They want to inform the Egyptian authorities that there might be a burglary attempt.
Might.
Egyptian authorities? What if the jewel is stolen at sea?
I know. I never received it. Keep a close watch on the loading of the eye, Robert.
Aye, sir. It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zelda.
I don't trust him.
I hope you're aware of the fact that you're risking your career.
Indeed I am.
Why do you care so much about this case? Someone pretends to be the Raven, and you promptly risk your career?
What if he's not just pretending?
What do you mean by that?
It's his handwriting. And there's only one person who ever called me Nico. Have you ever considered the possibility that I shot the wrong man?
But what do you mean by that?
Let us assume, just for a moment, that the person I shot and who fell from the roof was not the Raven. Who would have cared enough to uncover the truth? The chief of police, the politicians? No, they wanted to revel in a successful manhunt. And it was the best thing that could have happened to the Raven. The search for him was over. He had no reason to fear me anymore. I had so many medals afterwards that he could hear them jingling kilometers away.
And now he's back? And you're the only one who can stop him? Does that sound probable to you?
The feathers, the letters. Nico. No one outside the police force knew that the Raven used to call me that in his letters.
Policemen gossip, and there are plenty of forgers. You can't seriously intend to stake your reputation on such weak evidence.
My reputation rests on something that I probably did not do. I have to find out who's behind all this.
Then let me help you.
And the second eye is in that safe?
Yes, an emerald. It's been kept in a bank in Zurich since the start of the war. I personally took it out of the bank vault, and Professor Lucien certified that it was the real thing.
And while a fake jewel was sent by train,
the real one was brought here in an armored car.
Oh.
how is it protected?
You can only open the safe if you have 3 special keys. Professor Lucien has one, and Baroness von Trebitz, who's paying for all this, has the second. The third was sent by air courier to Dr. Abbas Mokhtar, the director of the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
Oh.
So, not even you could possibly open the safe before it arrives in Egypt.
That's correct. We don't want to make it too easy for potential thieves.
Smart.
Commendable. Why
The
does Constable Oliver have a problem with me?
I think he's jealous. Scotland Yard assigned him to assist me, just as you were sent by the Swiss authorities.
With the distinction that he may go to Egypt.
Robert is to accompany me at all times. Your mission was restricted to Switzerland.
At this moment, I want to be sent back to Switzerland just as much as you want to be sent back to Paris.
I know, but I'm walking on thin ice, and I can't carry you too.
Let's review. One of the 2 most valuable jewels in the world was stolen. Obviously, the second one will be next.
Duh.
And you suspect a legendary burglar who's been dead for 5 years.
Go on.
The second jewel is about to be put on board over there, in a safe that requires 3 keys.
Yep.
Our thief may already have the first key, the archaeologist's key, from the train. We don't know anything about the status of the second key, which was meant to be air freighted to Cairo.
We have to assume that he already has it.
Therefore, there's just 1 key left. The Baroness's.
Correct.
So, you'll need my eyes on board.
Look, you can keep your eyes open for me here on the wharf. I'd be most grateful. But
No.
when this ship sets sail, you will not, I repeat, not be on board.
But, Inspector,
Stupid.
We're
That's
dealing
not
with a
fair.
dangerous man, and I will pursue him regardless of the consequences. I won't let you get mixed up in this affair.
it's still my decision.
No, it's not. It's mine, and I've already made it.
You know what?
Good day, Constable Zellner.
Screw you. You're a stupid, ugly butt face.
Fine car.
More
but
like
nothing
fine
compared to the
woman.
young lady who owns it.
She is way too young for you, Zellner.
Who could she be? An actress? A millionaire's daughter? She's certainly attracting a lot of attention. Amazing how much luggage there is for so few passengers. And I'd guess that 3/4 of it belongs to the women. I'll take an inconspicuous look up close.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting anyone to be crawling around on the ground in front of my door.
Don't worry about it, miss. No harm done.
That's good to hear, Mr.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Wow, she's tall. Look at them heels, girl.
May I ask your name?
Patricia Mayers.
Are you American?
I am. Could you help me, please?
Absolutely.
Certainly. Are you on your way to Egypt?
Yes.
Are you on holiday?
My father works for a railroad company there.
And is rebuilding the country after the war. Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. One more.
You're lucky to have a father who takes you to so many interesting places.
Oh, yes. Lucky me.
Aren't you interested in Egypt? The pyramids, the history.
I would have been more interested in a father who doesn't travel 300 days a year.
Oh.
I'm sure your father regrets that he can't always be with you.
No doubt. And I'm sure he always wanted the best for me. But that doesn't stop him from thinking only about himself far too often.
Wow, bitter much.
Bring my luggage on board, please.
Excuse me?
It was a pleasure meeting you, Constable Zelma.
How did
Pertinent.
she know I was a constable?
Constable Oliver seems to be a little simplistic. But I don't think he's a bad policeman. The way he reacted in the tunnel and got the train moving. Hats off.
Let's go talk to him.
Hello, Constable Olivier.
It's Oliver.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job in the tunnel.
Thanks.
How did you know how to get the train moving?
I come from a family of miners, and my uncle is an engine driver down a mine.
I see. And you looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, best way to learn.
Okay.
Did Legrand tell you about his theory? That it could be the real Raven?
Of course he did. We're partners.
But the modus operandi doesn't fit at all. The Raven wasn't a bomber.
We have the letter. And the feather. That's his symbol.
Anyone can put a feather in an envelope.
You would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Excuse me?
You.
What was me?
What?
You put the envelope on the safe.
To blow myself up?
You threw the bomb away, and now you're the famous hero, right? And the Raven must have paid you pretty well.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? Only
Screw
and
you.
I and Legrand were in the freight car. One of us must have put the envelope on the safe. Legrand didn't, and I didn't. Think about it.
You, sir, never trust a ginger. Let's see.
Is the doctor afraid to board the ship?
Probably.
I'll be marching up this gangway today, no matter what. Someone has to stop that damn bomber before he endangers more people.
That's right. I still have my wallet, but I don't have my pills anymore. Let's talk to Dr. Gerhard.
Hello, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ah, the hero of the
Wow,
hour.
he's a big guy too.
Is your new job bothering you?
On the contrary, I wasn't sure whether I made the right decision until now. I'm from the Black Forest, you know. There are only mountains there. No ships. But now... the salty breeze, the atmosphere... I think I want to stay at sea forever.
The sea is one thing, the passengers are another.
It will be okay.
Have you already met the captain?
Mario Di Conti. Heard of him?
Should I have?
He is something of a star in Italy. A war hero. In the First World War, when he was a young man, He sank more enemy ships than anyone else. In the Second World War, well, he had some personal problems.
You mean like the ones you buy in bottles and pillboxes?
Yeah, you could say that.
Wow.
Sending him into combat was out of the question. They gave him a supply ship instead, and he became a hero again. His ship, part of a convoy from Palermo to North Africa, was the only one that made it, with an extra 100 seamen who he rescued from the other ships.
Impressive.
To say his health is rather shaky these days would be an understatement. I think most of my time on board will be spent dealing with his numerous ailments.
Well, when you live off of alcohol and pills, you know, your health doesn't stay too well.
What do you know about the Baroness?
Nothing really.
Did you talk to her in the tunnel?
No, her butler was looking after her, and I was busy with Miss Miller. As you can imagine, it was a shock for her to see her son rolling away on a burning train.
That's
Yeah.
understandable.
So, we were all glad when we heard about your brave deed.
Well, there's nothing left for me to do but to wish you a good trip.
Oh, you are not coming with us?
Unfortunately, no. I'm to go back to Zurich.
What a pity.
Take care, Dr. Gebhardt.
Ugh.
At least there'll be music.
No, there won't. Because
I just remembered. We found these in the tunnel. Are they yours?
I'm afraid so.
Strophantine. Do you have heart problems?
the pills.
Maybe it's for the best that you're not coming along. Too much excitement could be bad for your health.
You mean if I don't do anything, I'll probably have a few more years to live?
That's right. Keep your chin up.
Wow, that was kind of like a rude thing to say. Like, I know it's probably true, but what'd you do that for? Why would you do that? Zellner, that was the dumbest thing you could have done. That was stupid.
James! James! Where on earth are you?
Hello, Baroness.
Ah, Inspector.
We haven't actually
Constable.
talked to her.
Poppycock. You won't be a constable much longer. When they find out how you rescued that little boy, they'll have to promote you to Inspector.
Very kind of you to say so, Baroness. I hope you survived the adventure in the tunnel unharmed.
Scandalous. You book a first-class cabin, and then you're walking on the rails. Huh. They wanted to bundle me off in a bus without my luggage.
The circumstances, madam.
I insisted on a limousine and didn't leave until all my luggage was recovered.
Ugh.
Did you know that the real Eye of the Sphinx wasn't even on the train?
I had no idea. Inspector Legrand seems to prefer to keep me in the dark, although I'm the one paying for all of this.
The inspector is ensuring the safety of the Eye.
Well, obviously. All the same, it was you who did the real work on the train.
Thanks.
I hope that the remainder of your trip to Cairo will be less stressful.
You aren't coming with us?
I'm afraid Inspector Legrand doesn't want my company.
Well, that's a pity. In my opinion, another policeman guarding the Eye certainly wouldn't hurt. On the other hand, you didn't manage to return my purse. But no offense.
I forgot.
Now, where's my damned butler? James, there you are. Is the inspector to carry my luggage onto the ship all by himself?
Well, actually... Baroness?
Baroness, can you hear me? She fainted.
No. No.
Baroness?
Again, harder.
That's what
Hello?
she said.
Can you hear me?
Help me up.
Perhaps we should...
Now,
How did Dr. Gebhardt?
no, Doctor. Just a little moment of weakness. Your arm, James. Take me to the ship.
But of course, madam.
That was no moment of weakness. She saw something that shocked her, or someone. Very interesting. Especially since she doesn't want to admit it.
She knows something.
Who or what did she see?
What did we see?
Neither of them seems to have noticed what happened down here. You'll have a tough time with her. How does one get aboard without a ticket? Not brilliant, but it's a possibility.
What if we're just gonna mosey on this way? There's a lot of luggage.
In my younger years, I might have considered abseiling from the crane down to the ship, but those days are long past. The sea is quiet today. Ideal conditions for a cruise.
Okay. You try to board the ship. Is he just gonna let me on? Because that'd be really cool.
Oh, who do we have here? Signore...
This is Constable Anton Zellner.
Signore Zellner. I heard about your feats in the mountains. Welcome aboard the MS Lydia.
Thank you, Captain.
I didn't know you'd be taking part in the journey, but I'm glad to have you with us. I'll have a nice cabin prepared for you immediately.
The constable will not be joining us. He has other duties.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to hear about his adventures from the man himself.
May I ask how to get to the cargo hold?
Oh, signori, there are much nicer places on board.
But I'm interested in the cargo hold.
Why is that?
One of the trunks seems suspicious to me. Someone could be hidden in it.
You? You want to imply that the most brilliant and probably richest thief in all of Europe is stowing away in a trunk? That's not his style.
That's what makes it more likely that it's not him, but a copycat who's behind all this. And a copycat's style might include doing whatever it takes, like hiding in a trunk if they've lost the ticket.
Oh, come now.
Actually,
Ooh.
it would be possible for a registered passenger to board the ship without a ticket.
What?
What do you mean?
You can't buy a ticket for the Lydia at the counter. You book the trip in advance. We know the names of all the passengers. As long as a passenger is on the guest list, we let them board the ship. Doesn't matter if they have a ticket or not.
And did any of the passengers board without a ticket?
I couldn't say. We ask for a name and check it on the list. The tickets are no more than souvenirs for the passengers.
So much for your trunk theory.
Regardless of what you say, I would still like to examine the cargo hold.
All right, then, if you like. But we'll meet here again in 10 minutes.
Sure.
Captain De Conti, before we depart, I'd like to send 2 telegrams.
Certainly, Inspector. The cargo hold is over there. You can enter through a door on the forecastle. The horn will sound twice, 5 minutes before we set off. That's the signal for all the dock workers to leave the ship.
Understood, Captain.
Follow me to the bridge. You can send your telegrams from there.
I'm staying on this ship.
My time is running out. If I don't find anything in the cargo hold, my cruise will be over before it even begins.
All right. I got you, Zellner. I got you.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's dark. Okay.
That's the young woman's cabriolet. Apparently they absolutely had to take it to Egypt. At Daddy's expense, of course.
Daddy's expense. It's so dark.
The left 3 lockers are locked.
Okay, we can try. Let's see.
The door to this locker is ajar.
Let's take a look.
Empty.
Of course it is. Okay, leave the cargo hold. Let's go back over here.
It's too dark in here. I can't see my hand in front of my face, let alone look for clues.
Okay. I don't want to leave the cargo hold. That's the thing. Go into the dark. Leave the cargo hold. There's got to be something in here. Really? Nothing? Oh, wait. No. There's gotta be something down there.
If I go now, it's over for me. Legrand would be adamant that I leave the ship. I can't let it come to that.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, what's this?
I don't know. It's really hard. Oh, hello.
Aha.
All right, now let's go into the dark. Now we can actually see some crap. Oh, hello. How you doing? This would be so much easier if I could use like WASD. This is a point and click game. Oh, no, 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 no. Go back, go back, go back, go back. There was a chest.
Hello? Come on out. The game's up. I'm opening the trunk. Hello?
Someone's down here. I just have to figure out. Is there anything in the chest?
I'm sure someone was in the trunk, but where are they now?
That's the $1,000,000 question, baby. There we go.
Shards are... Phew. I startle too easily.
Well, you're like super old, so. Well, crap. This isn't good. I'm gonna leave this episode here. Oh my gosh, what is happening? So many things are happening. So many things are happening. So we're in big trouble. But I feel like this is a really good place to leave off. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Lady Onassi, and this game is called The Raven. I'm super enjoying this game. I love this game. This is fabulous. So if you enjoy the series, go ahead and click the like button. I have a whole bunch of other series. I finished the Fable series. I'm working on a series called the Inner World. I don't know if that's gonna be done by the time this comes out, but I'm working on that. I did a Fable series. I did the Lion Song, which is a choices matters point and click style game. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Lady Onassi, and we will see you next time on The Raven.